I have a horse and he's sometimes a dancer. Dance! Dance! Okay, I lied. Welcome back to another episode of Digimazter Plays Direwolf20's Modpack. I am Digimazter, and I shall be all Digimon on today's adventure. Last time, we did some infusion crafting and whatnot. We made that everfull urn, and I said I was going to make a few things off camera, which I did. So, let's get started here. I went around and charged this guy up a couple times because I've had to do some things, but I got two thaumium wand caps and our silverwood wand core made. So we have to go into here onto our arcane workbench. We got them set up here. It takes 45 of each of these. So we throw this guy in here. He only has 50, but now it takes... Sorry, did I say 45? I meant 54. We throw that in there. It takes 54 still. If we put on our hat, it takes 41.3, and he only holds 50 of each. So, what I had to do is I had to craft this stuff, the thaumaturge's clothing. And how I do that, it's fairly simple. Is it in this one? No. It's not here. It's an alchemy, I believe. Artifice? Yeah, artifice. We have this enchanted fabric. Enchanted fabric is one of each of the different types of V. Run around with string and wool of any color, and then you just build it like normal, and it has to have a certain element of V in it, as you can see. And there's no hat because that's the goggles of revealing. So once we put all of this stuff on, and we look back in here, boom, 48.6. So it's pretty much going to drain my wand, which I've just charged back up. So we're actually going to have to wait a little bit for the charge this one up at all, because we have to get our nodes back. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft this bad boy. So this thing only has 1.4 left across the board. This guy still has some things in him, so we'll put him in here. So let's look at this thing. Look at that. Woo, woo, woo. If we hold, it has 0 in it, but it's capable of holding 100 in every type. So, that's awesome. I'm going to have to get that taken care of. Anything else? Oh, I want to show in here. I do believe it's right here. Node in a jar. We can actually put nodes in jars by putting glass below it, glass around it, glass above it, and then putting wood slabs, basically building a jar, but you have to have 70 of each type of thing to capture a node. So I have to charge this wand up, and then next episode we'll capture our first node. Hopefully I've already captured a few others, because running around charging these wands is annoying, and we need to come up with a better way of doing it. And by do that, we are going to use this. Advanced node stabilizers and advanced node stabilizers. This V charging relay wand. We won't be using this. We can, but it's the very basic one. But we're gonna go a little higher up, and we're gonna be using this. What's this? This is called the transducer. The node transducer. We're gonna be making these things. This thing's not too difficult. You make it in the arcane workbench. It's not too bad. And I'll show what these do when we actually get into them next episode. Hopefully next episode, and maybe an episode or two. And then these guys are actually an infusion, and they're dangerous level. So let's go look at our infusion. That thing's working amazingly. I did a little bit of something. It's just temporary for right now. I will be making it more permanent. As you can see, there's a big thing of dirt right there. Let's get up here. And there's a bunch of mob heads up here. Mob heads actually lower the instability of your infusions. So I have a bunch of those down here. I plan on basically cutting off this floor, this level, and just filling it with different things. Mob heads work, crystals work, candles work, the glowing plants from Thaumcraft work. So there's going to be decorating in here as well. And you got to try to keep it balanced. So if you just fill it all with stuff, it pretty much works. So we're going to decorate this thing up a lot, but it's a lot more stable. I haven't had, ever since I put this in here, I didn't actually have any trouble making anything. So that's good. Today, though, today we're going to get into something a little bit darker, magic-wise, than thaumcraft. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start cutting ourselves. That's right, you heard me right. We're going to start cutting ourselves. So, we're going to get into blood magic. Blood magic! The first thing you need is a blood altar. It's a very basic thing you need. So, that's made with a furnace, 4 stone, gold ingots, and a diamond. So let's grab all that good stuff. 2 of those. 1 of those. 4 of these. 8 of those. Make our furnace up. Bing. Boom. There we go. Blood altar. Now, this blood altar alone won't do anything. Looks like he turned on... Yeah, he did. When the pack updated, they turned on the parental or the... I don't know, the safety one. So in a safety version of this is actually, instead of a sacrificial orb, if you have it turned off, it's a sacrificial dagger and you cut yourself with it. But instead we're just going to stab ourselves with an orb. It doesn't make much more sense, but that's what we're going to do. It still crafts the same way. You need 5 glass, gold, and iron, which I've got plenty of all of that. Bloop, 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 bloop. 5 of that. Gold, iron. Iron, gold, glass. Sacrificial orb. Bloop. We're going to take that. We're actually just going to right click with it. You see we lost a heart. But if you look now, it doesn't say it's tagged to me. Oh, this thing doesn't get tagged to you. Derp. So, I'm just going to set this up randomly. Out here-ish. This is kind of... I think we're actually going to have our blood magic stuff across here. Oof. Should I put it over here? Yeah, I think it's going to be like right in here. This is just temporary, super temporary. But... you see that... oh! Woo! It's like a ramp. Alright, so this is our blood orb, or this is our sacrificial blood altar. If we take our blood orb and we bludgeon ourselves in the face with it, we put blood in there. Life essence. Life points, technically, so they call it LP. So we just right-click away, and it puts it in there. And this thing has like a 1,000 MB, so one bucket buffer, so it will actually slowly drain away at first, and then the reservoir will stay there. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make the division sigil. And oh wait, no, sorry. The first thing you want to do is make a weak blood orb. Doesn't take too much to do. So, let's make one. We got to get a diamond. And I just slept. What are you talking about? Woo! Alright. Don't grow in front of me. So let's go sleep real quick. Do. Alright. Sleepage is over. I want to grab a few things here. Oh, oops. I want a diamond. Oof, excuse me. I want a couple smooth stone. Alright. Eat. Because we need to regain our health. Because we're about to hurt ourselves even more. And Britannia is going to probably help us with this. But we'll see here. This is just the very basics of blood magic. Very basics. We'll probably get like a tier 2 altar today, maybe. So, altars can be upgraded, by the way, now that I mention it. This actually, right now, goes to tier 5, but there is a tier 6 out. It's just not in this pack yet. I'm sure it'll be in the pack in the future. And this thing actually becomes a very cool looking structure once it's fully upgraded. It's like a big pyramid altar thing, sort of in the shape that the altar's in. So we will definitely be building it above ground, like up, not. So this is the top piece. This is the pyramid topper basically. So this will be up in the air. All right. So we need 2,000 LP in this thing to convert this diamond into our first sacrificial blood orb. So we throw this in there. You see it, the little red particles. Where did it go? Why did it disappear? Those red particles, okay, cool, it's back. Those red particles show that it's, oh, I don't have 3D objects on, okay. Show that it's actually absorbing life essence, and if it ever turns gray, it means it runs out. So our objective is to keep this thing full enough so that it can drain out. And while that's doing stuff, I'm going to hit options, video settings, animations. Is it under animations? I don't know where it's at. I'll have to find it. Performance. Oh, never mind. It's done. So we just grab it. I have 3D textures off. I need to turn them back on. I don't know why I have them off. But we grabbed it, and if you look at it, it says stores raw life essence. So if we do that, it hurts us as well. And this now time, it says current owner Digimazter. It is now me. This thing, what it does is when you hurt yourself, it doesn't put the LP into the altar. It puts it into your own network, life essence network, that's stored on the server. And you can use that for several things we'll get into here shortly. Let's just go ahead and eat up here. Because I need more life. Give me more life. Because the next thing we're going to want to make is this division sigil. So I need to get one of these Blake slates, which is only 1,000 LP plus 1 stone. So we're just going to go ahead and take this stone, click in there like that, hurt ourselves, and try to, if the runs out of LP in the blood altar, oops, I think it changed. Did you change? That was quick. Give me that. It will turn gray, the particles will, and it loses progress if that happens. So let's go make our division sigil. I didn't jump at the right time. Dang it! Whoop. Okay. Sometimes the extra jump screws me up. Alright, so what do we need? We need glass, right? Yep, just glass. Wink, 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 wink. Too much, oh well. Alright, so 7 glass like this. Blank slate in the middle, and then we put our weak blood orb here. And you're probably like, you just made the weak blood orb, did you? Now you're going to use it. Well, it doesn't go away. And these orbs, basically, there's several of them. There's the apprentice, there's the magicians, and then there's the archmage. I think there's the masters. That's a testing. There's a master one as well. There it is. Master's blood orb, and then archmage. Archmage's tier 5. They basically show your progress through blood magic. They're used for various crafting recipes. So if we right click with this thing, you can actually see our current essence and our life pool is 1,000. When I click this, you see it went up by 200. So every heart equals 200 LP. Now if we take this bad boy and we right click, I need to eat again. You're going to go through a lot of food, so make sure you have a good source of it. Come over here and we right click on this thing. It says current, or alters current essence 200 LP, alters current tier 1, capacity 10,000 LP. It can only hold 10,000 life points, and it's a tier 1 and it only has 200 in it right now. I click on the sacrificial orb, 400. So if I just boom, 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 and boom, and you can kill yourself with this thing. Now it has 2,200. If you kill yourself, you get a debuff that lowers your effectiveness at like how much life essence you get per sacrifice or per hit. So that way you can't just spam yourself dead, put your bed right here, and spam yourself dead over and over and over. They put a debuff on it, and it gets pretty outrageous if you die multiple times to this. So that's all this thing does. It just tells us how much LP we have in things. It's very useful, actually, though, even though it seems very basic. And there's tons of these little sigils. There's a sigil of the fast miner. Takes a tier 2 altar to make, I believe. Master... apprentice. Takes tier 2 to make, and that actually gives you haste 2 while it's active. I think the one I want to make... I'm going to make this one, because we can... Yeah, we can make it. So we need to make one more of these bad boys. Wait for that to convert. Convert. And there's a way that we can upgrade this thing to make it go faster and all different types of stuff. Okay, cool. We got this guy. We're going to need to make some buckets of water. How many buckets do we need? 7 buckets? Because that was kind of crazy. Yep, we need 7 buckets. I have 3 on me. Let's make some buckets. 4 buckets. Boop. Starting to get night again. Lots of information coming at you guys this episode. So we just do that. Okay, this one takes forever to make the recipe because you can't stack them. And boop. That in the middle. That thing there. And we get the water sigil. Get all our buckets back too. Woohoo! So basically, if we look here, we have 1,400 LP in our life pool, right? Well, this water sigil, I just click, it makes a water source. That's just what it does. Boom, water source. Now if I look, that used 100 LP. You can actually get special abilities from these sigils, but they cost LP. This thing doesn't cost very much because all we're doing is making a water source, which we can just promptly get rid of. Could have just put it in one of my mini buckets, I guess. But there's all different types. You got the lava sigil, which creates a lava source, but that uses much more LP. It uses 1,000 LP because it's, you know, lava. It's rarer than water, I guess. Water's everywhere. And then you got things like the void sigil, the air sigil. That one's kind of fun, but it takes a tier 2 altar. The minor one, like I said, sigil of elemental infinity. That makes you fire-breathing fish who is afraid of no heights. So it gives you feather falling, you can swim in lava, and it gives you water breathing. It's pretty OP, but it uses quite a bit of stuff. And it's a toggleable one. So you toggle it, and then it stays on, and then you slowly drain LP as it does things. You got haste, sigil of holding, which this actually works as a book that holds several of these guys. It's not necessarily 100% useful, though. But there are more than what I just showed there. Where are they? There's some here. there. That one's fun. That one takes a tier 3 though. There's this one, that one, that one, that one. I mean, there's tons of these things. Ooh, what's this? Bucket of life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make a couple of these blood runes right here. I'm going to make 8 of them to be exact, which means I need quite a few of these dudes, 16 of them. And when I get that done, I'll be back and we'll upgrade this thing to tier 2 right off the bat. Time to make our blood runes. Boop. Made our blood runes. There we go. Now, what these are used for is upgrading your blood altar. These are the very basic ones. Actually, let's jump here. Oh, just short. Hey, squid died. Just short. But these are the very basic upgrade runes. There are several different ones that have special abilities that we'll get to. Whoa. When the time comes. Boop. Just fill that bad boy in like so. You don't have to worry about the bottom of that guy. Just the sides. So boom, like so. Give it a few seconds. Click on it. Tier 2. See that? It can still only hold 10,000 LP, and that will never change. They actually have these ones. Augmented capacity. These ones. These guys right here increase how much max power it can have, or LP it can hold. These ones actually just transfer how fast it transfers blood into like tanks and whatnot. These ones allow you to put more in your orb, because your orb actually has a max capacity too, but it does go up based on the orb. If we just click here, I think the first one's 10,000, but it does go up the higher orbs you get. So now that we have a tier 2, we can actually make this. We have to have 5,000 LP in here. How much do I have in here right now? 200. So in between this episode and next, I'm going to get the LP in there we need, and then we'll make one of these guys as well. Sorry for the abrupt cut like that. My dog went ballistic. We have 200 LP in here. So I actually got more in there since then. But over this episode and next, I will get the 5,000 LP in here we need so that we can make our new blood orb as well, and possibly a couple new sigils next episode too, as well as do some cool stuff. I just used I used the right thing. As well as some cool things with thaumcraft starting that, because that's going to take a long time to get any further in where I want to go. So we're just going to slowly do that. I'll show one of them next episode, and I'll do the rest off camera, and then we'll go a little deeper into this. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed. This is Digimazter saying goodbye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.